Nemesis Accelerate back at you with a check this out. The show where we take a look at whatever kind of cards we want to take ourselves a look at. We have ourselves a good time. Today, everybody, we are going to be taking a look
and I'm here to tell you
that
it's all right.
Them thunderous dragons
this is cool.
that bring down the lightning upon our foes. And this is a 50 card variant where we're trying to use the chaos cards and some danger cards and all sorts of cards to send everything to the grave, banish everything to the banish pile, make tons of field presence, and just amazingly overwhelm our opponent with lots of big numbers. It's a very straightforward deck with a lot of different things it can do and will do and shall do. So we got ourselves our deck. The whole list will be, of course, in the description. Feel free to check that out. Real quick, I'm just going to go over a couple of the different things in this deck, give you some idea of what we'll do, and then we'll go into duels. So, of course, with the Thunder Dragons, we have our typical lineup of the triple OG Thunder Dragon, which just lets us have lots of cards in our hand. We have Dragondark, which when banished searches any of our cards. Dragonroar, which is banished summons any of the Thunder Dragons. We have the Chicken, which can also, shuffle our hand back into the deck, draws a whole new hand if we need it. It is also a nice combo with a certain synchro monster we happen to be running. We also have some of the chaos things, like our Chaos Valkyrie, the Dragon Twins. We have ourselves our Levianeer, our Chaos Emperor Dragon, our Duo, things of that nature. To help us with summoning out these cards, banishing, etc., we have, of course, the Bystials, very nasty bunch that allows me to banish either light darks from either grave. In order to summon themselves out, Magnumhut will search things, Druiswurm gets rid of special summon monsters, Lubellion searches both. We have some dangers, of course, to empty our hand, replace our hand with new cards, generate more presence on the board. And for our starters, of course, we have things like Aloof Lupine, classic Thunder Dragon starter. We have a Batteryman Solar, another classic starter for the Thunder Dragons. Just lets me get lots of tokens when I summon Thunder monsters, sets up my graveyard. And also we have the Necroface as a cheeky tech here. Not only can I banish this to set up a whole bunch of Thunder Dragons, as well as disrupting my opponent, but also it can recover all my banished cards if I happen to get into a grind game. So this is a very nice card. As for our extra deck, it's just a whole hodgepodge of different nice, nasty, nice cards. Things like Dragon Titan, common RA attack to summon this out easier. Chaos Angel is a spicy tech card. We have ourselves our rank 8 if we ever need a rank 8, as well as the other rank 8. We have our Photon Strike Bouncer as a nice rank 6 for negation and things. And a whole bunch of links, everything from Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, the Blackluster Soldier, Chaos of Soldier Man. Very nasty dude. So we got ourselves our deck. Let's go ahead and EDO Pro now. Enough talk. We need to show this deck in action for you to get the true understanding of what Thunder Dragons like to do. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day, another card game. This deck, we go first, we go second. Really depends on the hand. We'll try to rotate between. You never know how it's gonna go, but ooh, there's a lot of potential with this opening hand. Let me think about this. How do I want to proceed? Do I deck thin first? Let's deck thin first. Let's go with the OG Thunder Dragon. Just grab them both because we're going to be milling out a bunch of cards with the Necroface combo here. But we don't want to banish these guys just yet. I'd rather discard them for stuff. We'll go for Allure and get rid of this Necroface. Cool card, Necroface. But, I banish one, banish some more. Oh, we're both on the Necroface. Oh, boy. Oh boy, that could be rough. That could hit my whole bloody deck. I'd actually like to, top deck into a Necroface, if I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to banish my whole deck just yet. That comes later. Oh, wow. I don't think anyone's going to have a deck. No one will have a deck at the end of this. Alright, that's an interesting... You don't often have yourselves a Necroface mirror match, but when you do... this is the sort of ridiculousness that happens. Alright, so now that we both milled out, most of our decks, do I want to ditch any cards back to the deck? Actually, why not? Let's go for Thunderhawk's effect. I can go ahead and put this, and I'm going to put... Do I really need Aloof Lupine right now? No. Let's just go for two. Two sounds like good. Two sounds good. So now we're going to go ahead and get back one of our cards. Let's go ahead and get back Dragonroar. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no. I banished all my fusions. Alright. Well, that's a little unfortunate, but we will play through it. Sometimes that happens. Usually only when you have this, 1 in a billion Necroface mirror match here, but, it happens. Let me think. I need... Let's ditch a dark, get a light. Let's get Chaos Valkyrie. So what am I even up against? So this is some kind of Chaos Zambos of some form? Okay, that's not bad. I think I can work with that more or less. Let's go ahead and get back... White Dragon Wyverbuster. Why not? Put that... That'll work. Instant fusion. Give me Kaminari attack. Perfect. That's exactly what you want to see in this deck. Because now I've got this fusion, and because I use the Thunder Monster's effect, I can just be like, use this dude, and this dude. Be like, hello, I have a 3200 beat stick. I can banish cards to protect it. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. So now my opponent's just like staring down this Thunder Dragon Titan. Pretty big boy. And if I use one of my Thunder Boys effect like this egg here, I can pop cards. So I'm in a pretty good position here. Alright, but now the question is, what do I go from for here? Do I risk all and potentially lose all? That is possible. Maybe should have saved the Thunder Batteryman, but whatever. I like to live it dangerously. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. We have 16 cards in the deck. That's too many. We need to have less cards in the deck. We need to just use everything and all the things to do the everythings. And our Jackalope will let us do this. I can summon out Nessie. Be like, see, this is what we do with this deck. We just vomit out everything. Banishing it, discarding it, what have you may, and it works out. So, let's see. Use Valkyrie here. We'll banish this. I've already used some of those effects. They only work once per turn, the banish effects. That's the one thing you gotta be careful about. And let's go ahead. We need something... Let's actually get some interruption. I feel like interruption will do me more good than hitting my opponent with Blackluster Soldier. As much as I like Blackluster Soldier, I feel like this is a better idea. So now we'll see what our opponents can do. We still have a... Well, aren't you a... Why don't you just hit me with a Dark Ruler no more? Why don't you? Alright, I guess that's fair. That's fair. Bit of a dick move. Has to be said. I'm not a fan of doing that sort of thing, but you do you, sir. Oh, what have you may. No more damage, but he gets to summon this thing back. What does this do? Target a banished Nemesis, add it to your hand. Okay. Well, that's certainly not good. It's not good just for the fact that I can't interrupt, because in this set, I have the ability to pop card, bounce a card back to the deck. It's pretty powerful, but it don't do much in the face of this nonsense. Not too well, but, it is what it is, and we will see where it comes. Let's see where this goes. I mean, he's got the Shiranui Solitaire. He can tribute to summon a zombie. The question is, does he have a Unizombie left? He does, in fact, have a Unizombie left. Oh, man, my opponent. See, if it wasn't for Dark Ruler, this would be easy to out. But the problem is that he had Dark Ruler, and he was able to out. See, there's so much you can do to interrupt your opponent, but you can't interrupt everything. What is this, Nemesis Flag? Banish Necroface, I presume? No, this is the thing that puts things back. Okay. Alright. I mean, I'm not super worried right now. I mean, I am low on cards, but I am running another one of my Necrofaces. So, I draw my other Necroface, I put everything back into the deck, do it all over again, and just have a really big beat stick. Let's see, get Umbrella. What does this one do again? Target Nemesis in the grave at your hand. There are no Nemesis currently in the grave, but he could make one in the grave. Alright. Interesting indeed. Beetles of the Diabolical Dragons. A diabolical choice, to be sure. Certainly. Let's see, how does this one work again? You can't destroy my battle card effect. You take damage from attack involving this card and opponent's card effect. This card gains attack equal to the damage you took. Okay. Alright. I mean, I don't have no Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, so that's not that big of a deal. Is this a tuner? No. I was thinking he was going to make the bigger Beals, but not yet. First, he's going to banish some more cards. And then we're going to banish some more cards. Because there goes my last Necroface, and he's got Spirit Master. Alright, hitting Masquerena. Interesting choice. I would have gone after Titan myself, but you do you. What does this do again? Declare monster type, destroy all the monsters of that type. Alright. I've seen your hand, sir, but... Oh, you're not even going to attack Mothman? Can you not attack? Neither player can summon monsters of that type. Ouch. Dark Ruler no more. I'm gonna complain about Dark Ruler no more. That was like the one card he played that actually was a problem for me. Everything else was livable. Alright. So, now we need to think about this. Let me think. What do I got Access Code Talker. It doesn't stop everything, though. I do have this thing, though. Chaos Angel, probably my better choice. I, though, need a level 6 light monster, or just like a level 6 in general. Would be good here. What do we have? Okay. Let's go Chaos Space. Go ahead and get Black Dragon Collapserpent. Then, go ahead... Let's see. Activate Chaos Space. Get Levianeer back. Cool. Then, pretty much just cycle through things. Dragondark. 4/4. Yeah, I don't have the levels for my Synchro. The nice thing about Chaos Angel, it was a very nice card, but in order for it to do the things it needs to do, I need certain things. Oh, actually, that actually helps. Hold on one second. Hold on, that might actually work. Wait, this can't be destroyed battle, though. Okay, and I can't summon Thunders this turn. That's right. Okay. No. Let me think. Could this be destroyed? Can I destroy a card? Okay, so we're going to banish a light monster, and another light monster. Summon Levianeer. Levianeer will go off, and that'll let me get another monster. Let's get Nessie, just because. Alright, doing all of these things. Now I can make Chaos Angel. It's only with Darks, but it's better than nothing. So we're going to summon out our Chaos Angel. Using only Darks, this monster's effect is that he can't be beaten in battle. It's better with a light, though, because then he's just unaffected by activated monster effect, which is pretty damn good. Let me think. Do I have a normal summon? I do. That's right, I can do that. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Be like, hello, Underworld Goddess, the closed world calling. I am negating your things. Alright. Well, I don't know. Can we come back from this duel, though? I don't know. I mean, we're both very low on stuff. I have less cards than he does. We'll see. What can I even summon? Oh, yeah, make Cerberus. Okay. Alright. Well, this has been a crazy 4-2. This is 4 turns of card game, which is the nutty thing about this duel. Please, you don't have another Necroface, right? Even if you did, that would kill us both. You monster. What is this gonna do? Banish a card, banish Solitaire. Okay, so we can summon back a Shiranui. Pretty good. When this card's normal summoned, it does a thing. And this card's banished. Okay. So my opponent drew a whole lot of nothing. And that's good for me. So we pretty much win right there. So a very nice back and forth between me and my opponent. I'm going to banish a card to continue to do things. We're going to summon out Druiswurm. And because of this, I could send a card to the grave, but I'm kind of out of those. And in the off chance that he is playing Battle Fader, I don't think I want to do that. So this is when it's banished, right? Yes. So there you go. That is... We used literally the whole deck for this duel. one way or another, we used the entire deck for this duel. Balls to the walls. We had one card left, and maybe I should have just said the last card. It would have been even ballsier to the walls here. But there you go. That is what this deck is trying to do. Banish our cards, send our cards to the grave. We really had to piece that one together because me and my opponent were both banishing each other at the same time. But we were able to out his lock, which it was basically a lockdown with the Nemesis guy. But we were able to out that, just destroy our opponent, and out-resource them or to the finish line. So, you get an idea what we're doing, what we're doing here. Let's go ahead for duel number 2. Show off more what this deck can actually do when we're not banishing each other's decks. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. I'll tell you right now, I'm very happy playing Thunderdragon. It's such a cool old bunch of cards. I really just like them. A whole heckin' lot. They are pretty powerful, even though Colossus is banned in the TCG. Fully legal on that Master Duel, but that's got like tier elements on it, and I don't want to play that so much. But Thunderdragons are still really cool. I'm surprised Alter said he didn't want to play. He didn't want to play Thunderdragons. I told him he was going to play them, and then he's like, you know, there's these new battling boxer cards. I want to play those instead, and I agree with that. But to remake the old the old battling boxer deck, I made one of those a long time ago that actually played some synchros in there, kind of like a Common and Cat special right there. God rest that man's soul. I'm pretty sure Common and Cat's not dead, but kind of in a YouTube sort of sense. But regardless of all of that, what does this do? Special summon, basic card, blah, 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 blah. Target a water, monster control, increases level. Basic card for the grave. Okay, so this does things. Cool. Let us also do things. Let's start by activating the golden sarcophagus. In order to do some sarcophagusin, lets me just banish any of my cards. And let's banish a Necroface, just to screw with my opponent and see what they're up to. Come on, banish anything. It's always, oh, baby. Whenever you banish these two at once, it's always a good sign. Because not only do I get any Thunder Dragon, I can summon any Thunder Dragon. So what is my opponent even playing? Ass Blossom, I knew it. That's why I didn't set. I was thinking of setting this because of the danger, but no. And yes, that is exactly what some people will do when you resolve both these things and stop their Ash Blossom. Because like I said, I can get my Fusion, I get my Chicken, and if I get Thunder Dragon Hawk on the board with a Dark that's level 4, I got my Chaos Angel maximum power. And that's just as a start. So that kind of counts. We'll do more duels, obviously. That was like way too short. But this is a good showing of what happens when you just start completely dunking on your opponent and they just do not want to see any of your nonsense. But we will do it anyway. So let's go for duel number 3. Hopefully next we'll find an opponent much like the first one that actually puts up a fight. I want to see the fight. For it is in the fight that the Thunder Dragons roar, damn it. Alrighty, the third opponent, the fighting third. This will be very accurate when we do battling boxes. But yes, we're up against our third opponent of the day. Goes by the name of Ooh. I'll be one of those Reddit people. Anyway, we're going to go ahead. We'll go second. We'll go second. We didn't get to really show up going second last time. Might as well do it again. Let's see. What do we have here? Dogmatika and Despia. I never liked how Konami just started mashing these archetypes together. I guess there's like a story here. Like the Dogmatikas and the Despias and the Sprigans and the Tri-Brigades and the Fallen of Albaz and all this nonsense is like all one big story. I don't like that in a gameplay state. You know, it's like the cards are just all mishmashed together. And just completely ridiculous sometimes with the combos these decks can do. I especially don't really care for the fusion. It very much reminds me of Red Eye's fusion. Legitimately does the same kind of combo. You could make Dragoon off of this. So, that's just me. That's a me thing I don't care for, but whatever. We'll see what our opponent can do. At the very least, he should give us a nice, a nice challenge here. If he makes Ice Blade Dragon, I mean, if I get Druiswurm, I can easily out an Ice Blade Dragon. Pretty quickly and easily. Alright, so he's going to start with Albie. What does this do? Target Albaz or monster summon. Oh, okay, so he gets back a thing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good when you're playing a fusion deck, and when you fusion summon, you can revive one of the materials and just do whatever you want with it. Because I don't think that locks you into anything, does it? No. Didn't even consider that, did you, Konami? Not even the slightest bit. We're still waiting for Venom support, damn it. And Volcanics. And a whole bunch of other things. But no, let's make these. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am very much looking forward to the new battling boxes. I've read a little bit of them. They didn't, like, make them too crazy, I don't think. I only read, like, 2 of the Exceeds. Which they're only getting 2 Exceeds. But I didn't read all of them. But I'm pretty sure they didn't break them. Which I'm grateful for. What is... Oh, it's this guy. This card's fusion summon. Send a dude from the deck or exit to the grave. Monster summon from your opponent to activate its effect. Banish this card. Summon a Dogmatika from the deck. Or a Despia from the extra deck. Neato. Alright, so we are sitting on a minefield of fusions. And I'm seeing the potential for a rank 8. Although, maybe he would do that? I do not know. Possibly. I mean, he's got the Ice Blade. I would not doubt him making number 38. Or just summon... Oh, no. He's going to summon Lubellion and go for the trap. So he can tribute this and pop things. I don't remember what this card does. Yeah, other than that, the only thing I need to worry about is the Ice Blade Dragon. Oh, no. He went for the spell. Oh, this is the trap. Of course. Knowing my luck, of course, it's the trap card. But yeah, he's got the Ice Blade Dragon. So his turn, he can ditch a card from extra deck, banish my stuff. Pretty hefty. What does this do? Send Albaz. Place this card bottom of the deck, draw a card. Okay. Jubilee of the Branded. Alright. Well, my opponent certainly seems to know what they're doing. I'll give him that much. End phase, let's see, that goes off, so that lets him... Yeah, he gets that card back to his hand, and then Albion lets him get another card, or just set a card, and then whatever that does, lets him get that back too. Pretty ridiculous, Konami, but whatever. What can I say? A fusion deck that gets back half of its materials in the end phase. Go ahead. Alright, so what are we going to do with our hand? I got Dragonduo, I've got Danger Jackalope, got Allure, I've got a lot of things. And Aloof Lupine would have been perfect if I just had Dragondark or Roar. Gonna have to think about that one. Let me think about that real hard. This doesn't banish, this only works on monsters if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Alright. Risk it all for a biscuit. Come on, Jackalope. Come on, Jackie. Jackie the Jackalope. What is this doing? Target a card, poke controls. Oh, he's going after Allure of Darkness. Or at least he's activating it, one or the other. Immediately, synchro using monsters controlling as a material, including a dragon monster. Okay. Oh, he's going to make his own Chaos Angel. Or this thing. What the love and hell is this thing? Card leaves either extra deck. All monsters lose attack. Negate the effects of a face-up card on the field. Interesting. Blah, 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 blah. Opponent summons. Target a Bystial in the grave. No. I banished the Bystial. I hope I clicked the right one. Usually the one that comes up first is the one they're targeting, so yeah. Okay, so that interrupts my opponent a little bit. But we're not nearly out of the woods, because I did hit Thunderdragon Fusion. While I can banish that to do things, I can't do it right now. Oh. Oh, just draw another card. Okay. Okay, fine. Draw all the cards in the world, why don't you? Just draw all the cards. Let me think here. Now that I've done all this, I'm going to have to go for Allure. I don't really have any other options here. I was kind of hoping to draw some of the things, but nope. Okay, maybe. Hold on a second. Go for Aloof Lupine. That's a dark. Get that. Maybe. go for Aloof, lupine, and banish Dragonduo and see where this goes. Potential here. A lot of potential. I'm still going through the minefield, and this, let's see. If a monster special on my opponent's activated monster effect. Okay, so yeah, if I go for Dragondark, he would be able to use this to do some more things. Not ideal. Let me think about this. So what is in my banished pile? Not enough. Not nearly enough. And I've already normal summoned. Grab Thunderhawk, I suppose. Better than nothing. Alright, so now I'm going to use Dragonhawk's effect. This is a hard one. Like I said, this deck can go second. Obviously it can. It's just hard with this setup here, but we'll see what we can do here. So that'll go off. They'll summon Quertus. Yeah, Quertus. And then negate the effects of a face-up thing on the field. Cool. Let me think about that. Does that actually help me? I kind of have to do something. So let's go ahead and use all these as material. Negate everything. Got our good old underworld goddess of the closed world doing her thing. And yeah, in the end phase, you can nuke all my monsters, but I'm unaffected by targeted things. Or non-targeted things, I should say. So that's at least something. Aquarius doesn't do anything. Those are negated. So this guy goes down to Zippo. So let's banish... banish a monster, bring out White Dragon Wyverbuster just to have another monster on the board. I suppose I could wipe his board out. Does that really help me, though? What does it do? Okay, that's only by card effect. Let's see. This card in the grave can set this turn, especially on a light spellcaster's attack, equals its defense from the hand or the deck. And this is a fiend. Alright, so we'll attack the Despian, whatever his name is. And I guess I'll attack Quertus. Just to get rid of Quertus. Not destroyed by a card effect, so that's good. Let's go ahead and... How many lights do I have in the graveyard? I have at least one, so let's go ahead and grab Levianeer. We'll grab that boy. And he'll get a couple card effects in the end phase, because of course he does. He's playing Despies. They get all the card effects in the graveyard and in the end phase and all the other stuff. Well, I get a collapserpent. So it's all good. And he'll get a... that thing. Guiding Queen the Virtuous. So, ditch Albaz, blah, 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 card effect. Okay. Well, other than being foolish, this doesn't do much. Not terribly much. Okay. Man, this is only 2 turns. Why is this game so intense all of a sudden? Back in my day, you'd set a monster in defense mode and end your turn. That was the intensity of this game. I'm such a boomer at this game sometimes. It's like, just summon a monster and attack me, you piece of shit. Just do it. What does this do? Summon this card, main phase, fusion summon. Okay, so this is a fusion enabler. Cool. That's cool, I suppose. Using monsters of hand or field material during the end phase of a fusion was sent to the grave this turn. Add this card from the grave to the hand. Okay. And so the rest of these don't do anything. Unless he wanted to... Well, he has no dragons. So this doesn't do anything. Yeah, he can put my banished cards on the bottom of my deck. I really doubt he would do that, but you never know. Alright. Let's go ahead. Add a thunder monster from my deck to my hand. And I think, what else is in my graveyard? Not a whole heckin' lot. Alright, let's go ahead and use Thunderdragon Fusion. Let's grab us a Thunderman. I already have one Thunderman. I need another. Who do I want? Really, what? I wish there was like a button to check my banish. Oh, wait, that's F6. That's F8. No. F4? F3? No. F2? Aha! Okay. So I would like a Thunderman back. So let's get Dragonroar. I did not know that. Actually, F2 opens up your banish pile. Sweet. Alright, so let's normal summon Batteryman Solar. We'll use his effect to dump a monster to the graveyard. We're going to go ahead and dump to the graveyard. Let me think. You only use each effect once per turn, but I can still use both effects once per turn. So let's send Dragondark to the grave. We will go ahead and use Levianeer's effect. We'll banish this dude, who is a dark. We'll banish... I'm going to banish a light monster. And then... another dark monster. Summon Levianeer. Because Levianeer did his thing, I can pop 2 cards. I use lights and darks. Dragondark will search my fusion, and I can go ahead and shuffle a card back into the deck that I may or may not need. I'll go ahead and put that collapserpent. I could use collapserpent, but I think I'll be able to just do fine with this. Alright, so now my opponent's got to do some thinking. He's got to do some of that thinking my opponent must do. He's like, should I fuse now or should I fuse later? Nope, I'm going to surrender right now. Okay. There you go. Well, a little disappointed. My opponent was playing a really good game, but he didn't want me to play my game. I mean, I guess that's kind of fair. I mean, what was he going to do? Fusion summon it into like a Quertus or something? Then I would have destroyed the Quertus, but it still would have done stuff. The duel was not over. I mean, maybe it was. Maybe I'm miscounting. I mean, like, see, Batteryman Solar, Duo, couple tokens, yada yada. Maybe that was game. Math is not my strong suit, but we're going to call that a game. And might be a little long, but I think we deserve one more, because we haven't had a total washout of Thunder Dragon superiority up in here. So let's go for one more duel and close that out nice and pretty. Alrighty, our fourth and final opponent of the day. The last chance for romance. Because while we've been doing some pretty good duels in this here Thunder Dragon deck, I haven't had the best of opponents. I mean, they've been good opponents, but every time I start to do stuff, they just kind of leave. And it makes me sad. I become the saddest panda in the zoo. What is this? Rocket Tracer. I got a face-up card, destroy it, summon a rocket from the deck. Okay. So we're going to get some form of rockets. Rockets are, you know, probably not pure rockets by any stretch of the imagination, or maybe it is. But, you know, rockets can do some stuff. What does this do? End phase in the grave because it was destroyed. Target a rocket you control, destroy it, draw 2 cards. This card is in the grave because it was destroyed in the field or battle by card, blah, 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 blah. Summon a rocket from the deck, except for itself. Okay. So, we're up against a whatchamacallit deck. Rokkets. Okay. So, we're up against a Rokkets deck. Oh, yeah, because he has no monsters, I can't quick effect Bystial Magnumhut. Which is a shame. Okay. How does this Black Garden thing work? Okay, this is going to be an annoying deck. Basically, when he summons, I get a token. When I summon, he gets a token. Is how this works. Alright, let's go ahead. Get rid of this, I guess. Tracer's probably the more problematic card, but, you know. This guy actually does something while he's in the grave. So I'm just going to summon out Magnumhut, get myself somebody, Levianeer, or something of the like. If I can just get rid of Black Garden, this will be good. Alright, yep, get that. Magnumhut goes off. So here's a token for you, sir. Have fun with it. And I get myself a Dragon. Let's go ahead and let me think. Who do I want to get? Let's see. Pay half your life points, send as many cards as you control as possible. Send that many cards your opponent controls. If if I can resolve that, it'd be pretty nasty. Not gonna lie, it'd be pretty dope. All right, let's go ahead and use our Chaos Space. Ditch Necroface. Get that boy in of a GY. Get ourselves a... Get one of these. There's main cards you control is possible to get set from the extra monster zone. So that gets rid of Chaos Dragon himself. Okay. So let's activate Lubellion Dragon. Search out another dude, so I have another dude. Let's get another Magnumhut so I can search out more. Sometimes you just gotta use the brain and be like, okay, do this to do that. That's what we're gonna do. And I could special summon this, but I don't see a reason to do this. Instead, let's see, bop, blobba-dop, blop, blobbity-blop. I rarely do this, but I'm gonna do it right now. Let's summon out our Chaos Emperor Dragon, a dragon of Armageddon. Pretty brutal monster. We mostly use him just to banish stuff, but he actually does have an effect. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Why not? Nah, sorry, Dragonhawk. I really don't want to shuffle my hand right at the moment. Maybe later. What did my opponent lose? Nothing. Ooh, Scapegoat. He's got a Scapegoat. Super. The best laid plans. The best lead of plan. Okay, well, now we're going to have to do a little smarter about this. Why did my stuff go to the deck? Is that a thing? Was that a thing? Four-load Furious I guess. Huh. I don't know why I went back to the deck, but whatever. Okay, so I already have this. Let's go ahead for Thunderous Dragon. That ought to work. Alright, so I give myself a whole bunch of these dang diddly tokens. Chaos Valkyrie will send another dragon to the GY. Magnumhut is still here and doing a thing. So let's go ahead and send... See, I can't use the effect of whatever I send to the grave. So I'm going to send Dragondark for now. Just in case I need it. And let's go ahead and get back our Valkyrie so I can summon it if need be. Okay. Target special summon monster controls. Okay. So let's go ahead and use our Bystial here. I'm running very low on time and I need to hurry on this one. I don't like to be rushed, but sometimes you get rushed. And I'm going to go ahead and summon out my worm here. I'm going to go ahead and give my opponent another token because, you know, he gets another token. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow, I can actually summon that. Are these darks? They are darks. Of course they are. All right. Let's go for broke with Thunder Dragon Feud. What does this even do? Target a monster you control, the card your opponent controls, destroy them. Okay. I don't think that's too big of an issue. Banished, banished, and banished. We'll summon out our Thunder Dragon Titan. It will get weakened by all this, but it's like, whatever. We're going to activate our Dragonmatrix to make our monster a little bit bigger. And with any luck, he doesn't chain Furious Dragon to interrupt this, but I did activate a Thunder Dude's effect. So I should be able to pop the field spell before he is able to do anything about my stuff. Of course, now, yeah, he's going to go after his Nesta Rocket. That's cool and all, but I can banish cards to protect myself. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Blow up that field spell because it's really annoying. And go for the battle phase, because I would like to do more, but my opponent has wasted too much of my time. So right now, we're just going to have to clear his board. But, you know, I still have my Magnumhut. I probably should just use... Yeah, we'll use Magnumhut. Magnumhut, Magnumhut. Banish that dude, because it has to stay in the graveyard to do things. And that should be... I don't know if this is game necessarily, but it's going to be pretty damn close. So what I can do is do all the damage in the world. I'm going to be on the tip of the tongue. right gonna be near losing by time, but, you know, I should be, relatively speaking, good. I mean, he has very little terms of life points left, and for shits and giggles, I'm gonna be like Photon Strike Bouncer, because I can. So that'll be good for my turn, Magnumhut. Let's get Levianeer, because Levianeer's cool. Could have also gone for, you know, Chaos Dragon, but this works just as well. So, I've got my Titan. I can banish some cards, and if I banish Matrix, I get a Matrix. So it's all good. What does this do? Target Dragon, Summon, Defense. No. Get out of here. No infants allowed on the battlefield. Alright, well that'll stop his Rocket Synchron, which is cool and all, but... Oh no, he had more. I mean, obviously he had more, but I had to stop something. I mean, it was either that or nothing at all. What does this do? Send to the grave, add a rocket monster. Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's cool and all, but what are you going to summon to stop me here? See, level 8, that's literally like most things. Oh no. Of all the nonsense. Okay. That sucks, but I can live with it. Damn. Of all the text to not be prepared for, or rather, all the text to have not seen coming, it had to be relinquished anima. Such is the way of the game sometimes. Alright. That set card worries me ever so slightly. How many lights do I have in the grave? 1, 2. I was gonna say revive my dude, but that is not how that works. I wish it were, but it is not. Let me think. Get a thunder monster. That sounds like a cool idea. Let's go ahead and banish a dark, a light, and another light monster. Darks and lights. Be all Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Use Levianeer. Use our Thunder Dragon Matrix. Get another one of them eggs. And how's this go? This sent to the grave, add a rocket monster. Okay, so I got boom and boom. Get rid of those. Use Thunder Dragon Fusion. And my opponent surrenders. Because I was going to go for Dragonhawk and revive my Thunder Dragon Titan if possible. Or if not, just whoever. But yeah, there you go. Another instance of... Oh, wait, no. I just had game. I just have game right there. It's that simple. Okay. Well, regardless, there you go for today, folks. I think I have proven that I know how to play Thunder Dragons fairly well. So, let's go ahead for the end screen now. I think we've shown off this deck reasonably well. We've shown off a lot of the things we can do. So let's go for the end screen, talk more about it. Alright, everybody, the Thunder Dragons of Chaos deck. It went ahead and went 4-0. Admittedly, my opponents probably could have played a little harder, but sometimes people see the absolute birth of these boys and are like, I ain't messing with that. I'm a featherweight and I ain't messing with no Thunder Dragon titties. No, sir. But here we go. This is how this deck works. We just send everything to the grave, banish everything to the grave, drop it down on our opponent, and go to town. That's what this deck does. It's how it works. It's how I like it to work, and I love it. So, hope y'all enjoyed seeing some Thunder Dragons. Next time, Alter Memphis will be here. I know you guys love him. I love him too. He's going to be playing the new Battling Boxes support, and we're going to try to summon Trishula in the Battling Boxes. That is the goal. So, hope to see you guys again there. Your boy Memphis is signing out. Until next time, stay safe and happy. And y'all have a good one.